Good YouTube, you know who it is. Chris Jones, represent Physiques of Greatness. And I don't know if everybody saw the video or not, but recently I just made a video giving a tour of the world famous Metroflex gym. Well, a lot of people have been pretty much saying that I should join this gym. And I agree, it's a nice gym, it's very hardcore. However, y'all are under the impression that I'm not at a good gym. Me and Vince are at a damn good gym. And I decided it would be a good idea to maybe give you a tour of the gym that I train at. Like I said, the gym is good, it's just not a hardcore atmosphere. You know, it's not a hardcore atmosphere. It's a real laid back atmosphere. It's more of a fitness club than a gym. All right, so let me give you a grand tour of the place. All right, well, here we are. First, you guys got done working out, guys. But anyway, so I'm not trying to rush the tour, but I want to go home and have me a post-workout meal. But I'm gonna give you all a damn good tour, okay? Here we are in the bike room. They have 3 rooms total. This is the bike room, okay? And pretty much this room is dedicated to bike classes. They have bike classes. They have like 2 or 3 bike classes a day here, okay? All right, let me take you to the next room. Look who we have here. We have doing abs. He needs no introduction, you know. The swole nerd, aka awkward Vince, intense Vince. Anyway, here's the next room, guys. Damn, this is pretty much the classroom, you know, where they have Pilates and yoga and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? They have 2 of these rooms, so you know they have the bike room, and they have a room where they do, like, you know, they have a bike room and they have 2 of these rooms, okay? I'm gonna take y'all to the other one. Okay. All right, so this is the 3rd and final room. You got your bike room, and then you got the 2 classrooms. This is the 2nd classroom. So that's 3 classrooms in all. And a lot of times these rooms are empty. The only time these rooms are occupied are when they have classes, and they only have like 2 to 3 classes a day. All right, as you see, they got little weights on the side. You know, if you're a bodybuilder, you can practice your posing routines here. You know, when I start getting ready to prep for my show, I'm gonna use this room to prep for my dance routine. I mean my posing routine. So you can put music in here. You can have the room all to yourself and practice your posing routine. You got plenty of mirrors. You know what I mean? Nice atmosphere. You know, as you see, it's well equipped, very clean. Let's take out to the fucking machines. All right, this is the machine area. They got the little, you know, barbells for curls. You can do your knee raises over here, a little ab bench. You know what I mean? They got a little room where you can grab you a Swiss ball, do your crunches, you know, stability stuff, hippie stuff, you know, little light dumbbells, you know what I mean? That needs no introduction, you know what I mean? All these great machines. So they got the legs, you can do your curls, hamstrings, back, you know, all kinds of shit, guys. You know what I mean? And all these machines work. You know, every machine here works, and they keep it very clean. Legs, you know what I mean? See all the good shit? They got shit way down there, you know what I'm saying? They got shit here. You know what I mean? They got shit here, you know what I mean? They got shit that work your chest and tries all the way to your inner thighs in this bitch, you know what I mean? Look at this. Inner thighs like a motherfucker. Outer thighs. You know, inner thighs. Little preacher curl machine. Anyway, let me take you out to the weight side, the free weight side. Got the little hyperextension section. You know, your little back section. You know, you can do your rows for the hose. You know what I mean? Ab machine. Chest press machine. Lower back machine. Chest press, hammer strength, bench press. You know, incline bench. Cross cables, pull up section. You know what I mean? Bench press. Lots of weights, you know what I mean? You got the back machine, the back machine, the back machine, you know, free weight dumbbell section in this bitch. Light dumbbells, all the way to heavy dumbbells, man. As you see, man, the heaviest dumbbells they got is like 120. That's not very heavy in my opinion. That's why I don't do dumbbell bench press. I can do flat dumbbell bench press for 120s for about 15 to 20 reps. So I don't even bother with flat dumbbell bench press anymore. You know, got the Smith machine. Got your squat rack with a pull-up attachment. You know what I mean? Another squat rack. Leg press. Hack squat, one of my favorite leg machines. Alright. Another preacher curl machine. Shoulder press area. CD calves. All this shit, man. Everything's fully equipped, man. Fully equipped, man. You can do your shrugs and deadlifts right here. You know what I mean? I prefer to stick with free weighted. Unless I'm in a hurry and need to go home. Another shoulder press station. Alright. Pull up and dip section. You seen me over here beasting, doing like 110-pound dips on this bitch. You know, you got the close grip and you got your wide grip. So anyway, that's all the weights. Let me show y'all the cardio section. Alright, so we got all the cardio equipment right here. You know, this is where all the hippie motherfuckers and the cardio bunnies love to hang out. They'll spend like an hour in this bitch and they'll do like ab session and they'll go to fuck home, man. That's all they do. You know, they got everything, all this cardio equipment. They got cardio equipment out the ass, man. You know what I mean? It's right here. You pretty much sit still. I hate this fucking machine. You just sit here and you pretty much roll your arm. That's all you do. I don't know why would anybody want to do some shit like that. But anyway, they got treadmills all over the place. You know what I mean? You will always have a treadmill here. You will never come here and not have a treadmill. You want to use a treadmill, you will have a fucking treadmill. Look at all these equipment. And all these TVs work in this bitch. All the TVs work in this motherfucker, you know what I mean? You can change the channel. Well, you have to have one of the employees change the channel, but they got plenty of TVs. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, let me take y'all downstairs to the swimming pool area. Pretty much an area where you just sit around and, you know, talk to people, you know, bullshit around. Like I said, this is more of a fitness club than a gym. And here's the daycare, you know, in case any of y'all got any kids or whatever. You take your kids in here. Look how fun that looks. I want to go in there and slide on some slides like a motherfucker. Look like Chuck E. Cheese without the games. So yeah, get you a good look at that. Yeah, man. And this is pretty much our locker room area. They got showers, everything you need, lockers, you know, blow dryers, the works. I can't give you a grand tour of this area for obvious reasons. I don't want to walk in on a naked motherfucker, but you know, take my word for it. It's a big ass locker room. This is the pool area. God damn. I've never been back here a day in my life, man. This is actually my first time back here ever. And this is where you come and rinse off before you get in the pool. Before you get in the pool, it's always a good idea, you know, to get your body temperature right before you jump in the pool. You know how it is. Rinse off all your sweat, get your body temperature down a bit, hop in the pool or whatever. Well, it's right here. This button right here turns the hot tub on. Believe it or not, this is my first time down here. I've never been down here since I've been working out in this motherfucker. But they got a big ass hot tub in this bitch. You know what I mean? Big ass pool. That's like 200 yards almost. It goes down to like 5 feet. Big ass fucking pool. Like I said, I ain't never been down here a day in my motherfucking life. I just come to the gym, work out, and go home. And last but not least, we got a sauna room and we got a steam room. Here's the sauna room. You come up, ooh, it's hot than a motherfucker. Well, no shit, is a fucking sauna. But yeah, it's hot in the motherfucker in here, guys. There's the heaters right here. People come in here and they just pretty much sit here thinking they're gonna swell their fat off, but this is where they get down at. And let's take it to the steam room. God damn, you can't see shit in here. But here's the fucking steam room, guys. And it's hot as fuck in here too. I'm about to pass the fuck out of this motherfucker. But yeah, here's the steam room. My fucking camera getting all foggy. I'm about to go upstairs and wrap this shit up. Well, there you have it, guys. That's the grand tour of the gym that me and Vince work out at. Like I said before, it's a damn good gym, well equipped. A lot of things for you can do. As you can see, they got a pool, a sauna, all that shit. You know what I mean? However, the atmosphere is real laid back, as you can see. You know, if you're real hardcore, this is not really the hardcore environment. However, you know, I got a good partner like Vince. He's gonna keep me intense. I got my music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm blocking everybody out. I'm staying focused, you know what I mean? So if I do stay here, don't feel sorry for me. I'm at a goddamn good gym, all right? I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what you think about the gym, you know what I mean? And most of all, don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, and holler back at your boy.